Ever wonder how many people steal at the self-checkout at Walmart? Well, let's find out. Welcome to Law and Life. I'm your lawyer, Patrick McGeehan, and I'm your best friend at your worst time. You know those self-checkouts at Walmart? I always wondered if people steal from there, and if they do, how much of it. Well, here's an article that was sent to me where a lawyer went to her TikTok account and explained to people how they should never do self-checkout. And I'm not sure of the validity of it. It's citing some CNN information. I'll leave a link into the article in the description below. But she says, and this is, but the lawyer says, and the lawyer is Carrie Jernigan. She took to her TikTok account to tell her 1.2 million followers that one of the top 3 things she would avoid doing after working as a lawyer is using self-checkout. According to this article, companies save 66% by replacing the human cashier with the machine. People are getting really good at stealing from the machines, and they're saying that 67% of shoppers have found that the kiosks don't work, and they often require the supervision of a human employee anyway to solve problems. However, this attempt to cheat customers out of proper service and employees of fair pay and jobs has pretty much resulted in a massive failure, as a lot of these endeavors do. The first self-checkout, and I didn't know this, was created by Piggly Wiggly in the 1990s. However, in exchange for customers putting in the work to check out themselves, Piggly Wiggly offered lower prices. Okay, I can relate to that. Anyway, Carrie says their companies are criminalizing good-paying customers and accusing the innocent of theft. He says people are getting so good at stealing from these things that the big box stores are going after them, showing no mercy to customers who accidentally stole something and forgetting something in their cart or not scanning it correctly. She says they'll watch hours of video to see who the last person was that checked out with the Mario Lego set because they know they're too short. I guess they do inventory. Yeah, they check inventory and then go back and look at the video. I figured that's why they take video. They go back and look and see who bought what and who the person is. I guess they can identify them by their credit card. And it goes on, and because of these big box stores, you usually have to present very little evidence to get an affidavit for a warrant signed. I don't know about that. The charges that could land you up to a year in jail get filed, and then you're fighting for your life trying to determine what day you were at Walmart. She goes on to say, even if you get your charge dismissed, you could be wasting lots of time and money fighting this case. Yeah, if they do file against you. What they do is sometimes in shoplifting cases, they have to prove intent. At least they do in Florida. They have to prove intent, and I'm not so sure how they would prove intent in these particular cases. But in cases that are clear shoplifting cases, what a lot of retailers will do is they will also file a civil suit against you for the merchandise stolen, which really causes a problem because a lot of people change their address and are fairly transient. If you don't get the notice, you get a default entered against you, and the next thing you know, you have a civil judgment against you. So this one person accidentally left a $3 lemon oil in her cart after buying $300 in groceries. She was charged with theft and had to do community service, one TikTok commenter wrote. It took me 7 months and cost me $6,000 to clear my name after I was falsely accused, and the evidence should have exonerated me immediately. I don't know if it's that rampant. I'm sure there's people that do steal from that. But it's an interesting topic. What do they do when they do discover somebody stealing? Is it based on a dollar amount? Above a certain dollar amount, they pursue them or whatever. But just something to keep an eye out for. I'll link to the article down below, and you can read it for yourself and comment what you think and let me know. Once again, thank you for joining me here on The Law and Life. I always appreciate the time you spend with me. I am your lawyer. I am Patrick McGeehan, and I am your best friend at your worst time.